looking abroad here after Canadian tax authorities revoked the charitable status of the Ne'eman Foundation back in August. That organization distributes funds to various causes in Israel. It began the process of shutting down Israel-related funds, most significant, perhaps, by the tax agency revoking the charitable status of Canada's Jewish National Fund. It's seen as a series of recent regulatory moves against the community. But we're joined by the CEO of the JNF of Canada, Lance Davis. Thanks for being with us from Toronto. Look, can you tell us what's the status of the fund? I mean, known for planting trees, I want to say. Are you shut down in Canada? What's happening?
Yes, that's correct. Unfortunately, we were revoked this summer, and we appealed to the Federal Court of Appeal, which is the allowed for any charity who goes through revocation. Nevertheless, our charity regulator, the Canada Revenue Agency, CRA, which is comparable to the IRS in the United States, they decided to publish our revocation notice immediately, which meant that we didn't get our day in court. We didn't get the presumption of innocence, and our ability to provide charitable receipts was taken away immediately. So now we are approaching the courts for a judicial review, saying that we deserve our day in court, give us our charitable status back, and we expect in the spring to be in front of the Federal Court of Appeal to make our case. And we're counting on the justice system to do what's right and what's just.
Why? Why is this happening to you and your organization?
Right. Well, we believe there's a whole host of reasons at play here. One of the things that's indeed very concerning is that there has been a campaign for more than 15 years to have the JNF's Canada's charitable status revoked. So anti-Israel groups, BDS-oriented groups, have been actively writing letters, campaigns, meeting with members of the Canada Revenue Agency to call upon them to have our status revoked. And not just JNF Canada, we're the tip of the iceberg. They're focusing on a host of Israel-oriented charities. So this indeed is very concerning, and they've brought on unions, other anti-Israel groups, and even political parties to write to the Canada Revenue Agency to say it's time to revoke JNF's status. And we've been functioning as a charity for more than 100 years. We were established in a more formal way in 1967. So indeed, it's really, really bizarre that a venerable charity that has more than 100,000 supporters from coast to coast would be revoked without even a meeting with the leadership of the CRA. And we're incredibly disappointed with the manner in which we were treated. And natural justice would suggest that before you go to the penalty of revocation, which is the worst possible penalty, you'd have a meeting, you would have some dialogue and some communication.
Well, along those lines, Lance, in just about the minute we have left on this, look, are you organizing a response? Is there a way for the community to sort of rally and respond to this, or are you simply outnumbered and outpowered here?
Well, there's no question that the Jewish community in Canada is small, but we're mighty. And so, indeed, we have a Stand with the JNF campaign where we're encouraging people to make a contribution to us without a charitable receipt. We will dedicate a tree in forests in the north that were destroyed by Hezbollah. Yeah. And every tree that one donates, we're sending a tree card to the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Revenue, calling upon them to sit down with the JNF, to sort this out, to find an off-ramp, because there is a solution short of revocation. And we're calling on all Canadians and all of our allies to join us and to stand with JNF Canada.
Lance Davis, the CEO of the Jewish National Fund in Canada. Appreciate you coming to us the early hour in Toronto, and important for our viewers around the world to get this story. So really, thanks for joining us, and good luck in your efforts.